Cozy, aren't we?
Alright guys, welcome back to the Gold Pain Show. This is episode 10, Game Pickups 10. Okay, so basically what we did was the three of us went downtown today. We had a look, we had a little look around a few charity shops, a few places, and we'll go through what we picked up today.
Well, the first game we found today was Heatseeker for the Nintendo Wii. And like all the videos we've done in the past, Ray, I know nothing about this game.
Yeah.
I presume it's to do with planes. There are planes strewn across the cover in the back.
Yeah, Steve, the reason I picked this game up was, well, it's complete in box and it's factory sealed. It's factory sealed, and I pretty much, I don't know if you ever played Ace Combat.
No.
Ace Combat's trapdoor game, but Ace Combat's becoming really rare at the moment, so I wanted something like Ace Combat. It's in the plastic factory sealed, so I might just leave it, I don't know. It was only £1, so why not pick it up? It's like a Wii game for £1 that's factory sealed, that's not a racing game or a stupid Zumba fitness game or something like that. So yeah, it's by Codemasters. Ooh, not really great, but Heatseeker. Okay, so the next game I picked up was, this was 50p. I don't normally pick up these sort of games, but why not? I did see Angry Video Game Nerd's playthrough of Lego Star Wars, and it looked pretty good, so I decided to pick it up. It was Lego Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures. Yeah, it's Lego. This one was only 50p, it's not £6 as the title suggests. Basically you play as Indiana Jones, I think, or something, and you go around playing with Lego. I'm not really sure, don't even know why I picked it up. What can you do?
You play as any Indiana Jones characters, as you have to in the Marvel, you do it in Star Wars, so it's not just Indiana Jones, but it's anything. Just FYI. No reply.
Thank you, Sam. So you play as any of the characters from the Indiana Jones series? Even Sean Connery?
I believe so.
Awesome. Excellent. Okay, magnificent. Lego Star Wars. Lego Indiana Jones Chronicles. No. Lego, I don't know. Lego Indiana Jones.
How much did you pay for Far Cry Primal?
I'll give a guess, Sam.
I'll take a stab in that.
Take a while.
Wait,
Yeah.
Steve, do you want to put a wee bet on? See who's higher or lower? I'll say 50p.
I mean, I want to go 50p too, but I'll take a chance on £1.
This is one of the games I cleaned, I think, so there's no sticker on it. So the price remains now is 50p. It was 50p.
Yes.
I ain't spending no more than 50p on a game. What took that?
You played Far Cry before?
I've never played Far Cry before. I believe it's a first-person shooter, so they're not really my forte.
It starts off first-person shooter, and then you get like some primal instincts, like you can slash people, you can jump really far, sprint for long amounts of times. It's kind of like Gmod in a sense, but it's Far Cry. Great story. I recommend it. I mean, God, back when I was 13, 14 playing this. God, almost 10 years now. That just made me feel old. I'm sorry. Good game. Holds out quite well, I'd say.
I have seen the film, I think. Is the film star like a German guy?
There is a film, but it's pretty dire.
Yeah, I think it's pretty bad, yeah.
Hey, no swearing.
Oh,
No,
I'll get the Mario coin sound effect out there.
Hey. Far Cry.
Far Cry.
Well, the next one we've picked up, similar to our previous video, is Hitman 2 for the original Xbox. I've seen the film, but I know little about the game. I presume it's similar to the first one where you're an assassin, or the one we talked about previously. Right? Any insight?
Well, Steam, death is his business, and business is good. Apparently, according to the back of this. I love that they're only like 16, but like people die a lot in it. I don't know. I don't think I've played this one actually. Have you played this one?
Yeah, I've played most Hitman.
Hitman is the plural when there's more than one Hitman game.
There's more than one Hitman. Right, tell us in the comments below, Hitman or Hitman in front of the series.
It's Hitman.
I like Hitman. Hitman is a collection of Hitman games.
Yeah. Hitman 1, great. Hitman 2, it's alright. As you were saying, it's quite violent for a 16-year-old, but it's got no blood, it's all stealth kills. You don't get to see people being decapitated. So, you know, it's good.
No decapitations? I ain't playing that then.
No.
Is there any vampire zombies in this?
No, it's only humans and the bald assassin with a serial number on the back of his head.
Silent, but very deadly. Much like Steam's farts. Alright, next game I picked up was Star Trek Shattered Universe for the original Xbox. 50p again. What a shocker. 50p, huh? Goddamn. All hands to battle stations. Basically, this one is I think it's like a flight simulator in like the Star Trek mold. I'm not really sure if this one's any good. I don't think this is the rare one either. I think there's one of the Star Trek games that's quite rare in the Xbox. I'm not sure if this is the one.
I know there's a new one that just came out on the Xbox One, but I really couldn't tell you anything about it.
Yeah, because if I wanted a Star Trek game, I'd want I think this is original Star Trek as well. It's not the next generation of Deep Space Nine or Voyager or anything like that. But if I got a Star Trek game, I'd sort of want to like Picard or Kirk or something like that. I'd want them in the game and talking and stuff. But I think this is I think Chekhov is the captain and Sulu is in it as well. I'm not really sure. I just watched a small bit of the someone playing it like so. Yeah, but again, if I was playing a Star Trek game, I would want the cast or at least their voices and their likenesses in the game. I don't think there's that much of that in this. I could be wrong, but you never know. Star Trek Shattered Universe.
Now then, next game, I'm going to take it stab in the dark. It's 50p for The Suffering. Was it? It's got no labels. 50p, pound.
I think that one was a pound actually.
Pound. You ever played it?
No, I've never played The Suffering. No.
Same.
No. Yeah, again.
Yeah, again. Well.
You need to start playing some games, Steve.
I need to start playing. I don't know why I'm on this show.
Oh, classic Steve. But yeah.
I dream.
You don't know.
There's no context to that.
No context.
There is always context.
You don't understand.
You'll never understand. But yeah, suffering. Pretty much, they're convict, go through terror, and you kill people. If I remember right, there is like men and women with swords for hands and feet stabbing you. That is something that stands in my head, hands down. But by the looks of it, you get to choose your endings. By the looks of it, if I remember right, you have 3 different endings. So, sort of kind of like Until Dawn and all that.
Yeah, I think it's a survival horror game, but it's sort of that extreme survival horror where it's like it's not psychological, it's all like monsters and just sort of shock factor and shock value.
Good survival horror.
It's a good survival horror, yeah.
I was actually going to go on a big tangent there. Oh. But Outlast.
Tangent away.
Tangent.
Outlast, yeah.
Outlast. I recommend it if you can find it. It's on Steam, it's on Xbox One, PS4.
It'll be creeping across the bottom of the screen, hopefully.
Maybe.
The Suffering.
What you got there, Steve?
Oh.
This is Steve's speciality, hunting men.
Oh, I do love a manhunt.
And there's 2 of them this time.
And this one is Manhunt 2. Shockingly, 50p again. I remember playing Manhunt as a child, the outdoors game, not this.
Oh, I was about to say,
in the forest, chasing men. But this looks very dissimilar to what I remember Manhunt being.
I don't imagine there's a lot of...
No,
what did you do when you caught the men, Steve?
They became the hunter.
It
was a dull game.
I was going to say, are you the hunty or the hunter?
No, you're hunter, and then you catch them, and they become... It's hide and seek, really. In a forest. It was nothing exciting.
It sounds rapey.
No one was raped that I'm aware of. But this looks very different. There's knives, there's gimp masks, guns.
Sounds like a fun movie.
Yeah, right?
Gimp masks.
I mean, I see elements of gimp masks.
I see a gimp mask.
That?
I see a guy with some sort of chainsaw. Is that a chainsaw?
That's a
gun.
gun.
No, it's a gun. It's a gun.
Yeah.
Chainsaw different gun.
You played any of Manhunt?
I believe this is by Rockstar. No, I haven't played any. This is by Rockstar, so I'm assuming Rockstar North. I'm assuming it's going to be like an open world, very sort of. The controls are sort of loose. So I'm assuming it's going to be like that. Again, I think it's much like The Suffering, where it's sort of the extreme, where it's like there's blood everywhere, and not like Silent Hill where there's like psychological stuff like that. So.
I can tell you you're wrong. Oh. It's not open world. It's stage based. It's carried on from Manhunt 1, where you're pretty much dropped in Los Santos, which is pretty much it's set in the Grand Theft Auto world, but it's not Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
Pretty much you are a person that goes about and killing people while it's recording CCTV. You've got to survive.
Oh, is that game?
That's Manhunt 1.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
You've got to kill like the police chief and the mayor and a director that is a snuff filmmaker.
Manhunt 2. Dissimilar to Steam's Manhunt, where he's hunting actual men.
Just as fun though.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the last game I was delighted to pick up. Once again, it's adding to my ever-growing Resident Evil / Dino Crisis collection. It's a Resident Evil Code Veronica. This is, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is the second best Resident Evil game ever made. And a lull goes over the crowd. Second best, the best Resident Evil game ever made, I think, is Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 is on the PlayStation 1, I think it's on Nintendo 64, and there's also another sort of slightly updated version on the, maybe it's the GameCube or something, I can't remember. But
also got the HD remasters on the latest gen consoles.
Yes, the new Resident Evil 2, which isn't out yet. I'm really looking forward to that. I hope they don't butcher it. I hope it's, I hope they just keep to the. I hope they make it exactly the same as when they did the Resident Evil 1 HD remastered, not HD remastered, the Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube. Because Resident Evil 1 was not great, to be honest, and the remake of it was really good. They improved upon it 20-fold. So I hope to do the same thing with that with Resident Evil 2 remake and the Final Fantasy 7 remake. Basically, have you ever played Code Veronica?
No, I have not.
I would totally recommend you play this game. It's absolutely awesome. You play as Claire Redfield, and you're kidnapped by some, I can't remember, you kidnap some guy. You've got Steve Burnside with you. He gives you those gold Lugers, I remember. Those gold Lex Lugers.
You've also got Chris.
You can play as Chris later on. I think you can only play as Chris in the Code Veronica X version. Can you play as Chris in the original Dreamcast version? I'm not sure.
I'm not too sure.
Well, you can unlock first person mode, play as hidden characters.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this not the one that is set on an island, or am I thinking of Resident Evil? I'm thinking of Resident Evil.
No, I think this might be on an island, yeah. It's like some sort of prison place.
Yeah.
Because she gets captured by Umbrella, and then there's a...
Men ends up on a boat.
Yeah, this is where...
Yeah.
This is where it starts... Yeah, it does end up with you want Antarctica, yeah. This is where Resident Evil sort of takes a turn, and it goes to sort of a bit...
far-fetched.
Well, not really that, but the main antagonist, like the main bad guy, is like a kind of a psychopath. Then they sort of continue that later on. I know in Resident Evil, Albert Wesker and all that, he's pretty psycho, and William Burke in Resident Evil 2, but this guy in this, I think it's Alfred Ashford. He's like a cross-dresser, and he does that famous Call of Duty part in Resident Evil. Anyone who played it will know what I'm talking about.
I really thought you were going a different place with that, like Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, it's sort of more, a more well thought out bad guy, which goes like beyond the spectrum of whatever normality, but still being, I think it's still believable. Like I think it's most of the early Resident Evil games, it's still believable like what happened. Well, I think it's good anyway. Okay, so Resident Evil Code Veronica, Claire Redfield. I like this cover as well, with Claire in front of it. There's a different cover in the American version, but this cover is pretty cool. This also includes a exclusive demo of Devil May Cry.
Great game.
Which was supposed to be Resident Evil 4, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Supposed to be Resident Evil 4, and then they were like, okay, this doesn't really have anything to do with Resident Evil, let's just make a standalone game. You can still see the sort of, with the guns and all that.
Yeah.
Ebony and Ivory, I believe. That's what his name
yes.
That's what his name is on guns, team.
That is the name of the pistols.
Yeah, okay, so Resident Evil Code Veronica, absolutely top drawer game. Alright guys, that's our lot for today. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate my two buddies here, PacSam and Steam, coming to help me out doing these few videos, and hopefully they can come back and we can do some Let's Plays together and maybe some more pickup videos as well. Hopefully I can get these guys into collecting so they'll start picking up some games as well, so we've got more content. Again, if you've enjoyed or liked the video, please hit the like button if you liked it. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Also subscribe for more content. Please also comment as well. Comment away. Me, Steam, and Sam will.
I will not.
He will. We'll answer the comments. Get a conversation going. Whatever. So thanks very much, guys. Any closing remarks?
Hated every minute of this.
Hated every minute of this. Shut up, Steve.
You'll love it.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks very much for watching, and have a nice day.
Ta-ra.
Adios. Freeze frame.
Hello, we come to little man, I spend time tripping when I'm red wine, sipping beer.